For me, hip hop is my culture. It's something I live, hunt my walk, talk, breathe, shit, do everything about me is hip hop.
Shit, hip hop is crazy.
Like, everything about me.
Take a shit.
But it is.
Yo, peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host.
You know what it is? My name is Kazim Famiwide. You could call me Kaz.
And it's your boy, the Kid Melo, baby, the human durag flap. I keep it wavy, dog.
Yes, sir. And this is a Wave original presented by FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Melo.
Yes.
Who we got today, man?
Let me get to it. So our guest today is New York through and through. 1/3 of the LOX. A writer's writer.
Yes.
Remember, a writer's writer.
Yes.
Ghostwriter.
There it is. There it is.
Your favorite ghostwriter. Your favorite MC's favorite MC. He moves with intention, whether it's bars, brotherhood, or building up the community. He has always stood on principles and consistency. The man who writes bars in his sleep, the ghost, a gangster and a gentleman. Styles P, welcome to the hub.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. My brothers, thanks for having me.
Yes,
My brothers.
Let me tell you, so quick question. You could really write bars in your sleep, right? For real?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you woke up and had something.
Yeah. I mean, it's like making an essay on your own. You're just not writing.
Oh,
if you meditate on something, think long enough, it kind of just sticks with you. Let the beat play, just kind of float off, meditate, and get to work.
That's like a divine gift, bro. I say this a lot, but like anytime we get like musicians, artists on the couch, and we get to talk about like the making of music and how
I don't really look at it as a gift. People say that, like, to be honest, I don't write because I really can't. I really wish I could write a rhyme and like pay attention. I always had an offbeat, on beat. I was working outside on the streets, and then I couldn't remember. Like I'd be able to look at the rhyme and not really say it how I wanted to. So at a young age, I just adapted to. It was better off to keep it here for me. So it wasn't out of like, yo, I'm nice and this and that.
You gotta write shit down.
It was more so like I had a handicap and I had to find a way around the handicap. So that's why when people say it's like a gift and all, like I take it, but it's like the honest truth is I developed the habit out of having a handicap. Like I really, like I either couldn't remember to say my shit the way I had said it, or I'm looking at the paper, it wouldn't transfer.
Yeah.
So it was just better off to just keep it in my head and just remember what I'm saying. So then that became habit of doing things sort of in my sleep and just sort of kind of like getting to a relaxed meditative state to say, let my mind flow and just let it run and be able kind of to remember. It's always looked at it like, I was a piece of shit in school, so I never did homework. So I always memorized what the paragraphs were and ace the test. So I kind of used that method mixed with that method, and it kind of just made my own.
All right, P, you know what time it is. It's time to start off the show the same way we always do, with the Connect presented by FanDuel. So let's take a look at these two photos right here. You know what I mean? This is prime Denver Melo days, and the Melo fits as well.
Facts. Great
Tell me
times.
about this day.
Oof.
Wow.
Great times. I love Denver because they weed game been up very long time. High altitude. This guy right here is a really good brother because you know you just can't invite niggas in your crib, B. Let's keep it a buck. The point of status he was his life. He's Jordan bred, affiliated, you know, but he always shows us love and always holds us down. As you see on the floor, we support each other. I remember that weekend because he's a good shot too. He was nice in that range with them joints.
That's a fact.
I was the second best shot though, and I don't go to the range.
Really?
So I was a natural. I just wanted to say that though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
My shit was on point. Just go naturally.
That on the rendition, blah.
But nah,
context. It was Colorado too.
Yeah, those were really great times because I always love Melo for that because not just that, he also come support with our job as well. So it's not like we just going to his job. It's a support. It's a brotherly thing, and it's always That's my job.
Right.
The first one I'm at his job. This one he's at my job.
I'm so
And
glad
it's-
you brought that
Yeah,
up.
like you know what I mean. So, and that shows too because where he was in his life, most people, some people are afraid to be in certain places,
Right, most people.
and embrace it and embrace the culture because
Right.
it's like we get taught like once you make it out or once you get to a certain status, don't embrace
That's a fact.
certain people and get away. And I appreciated how he was able to walk the fine line, like and still be professional. And it's not like he was with the ghetto, but he wasn't super stupid and out of pocket
that's a
Right.
and
fact.
doing dumb shit, fucking up the back.
Right.
So he was a young man of high quality and standard, being smart, but also attached to who he actually is.
Stand-up guy.
A stand-up guy, stand-up
Mhm.
gentleman. That's my guy.
Is that
right there.
what made you want to have him in the Can You Believe It video?
I mean, that's the bro. It's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that
get
was
down
easy.
with it. It's like
He's
I
like,
think
yo,
people
what
think
the-
when when you have you just cool with somebody and they fam, it's more organic. It's not like it's like what you doing? We doing this today.
I was
What
about
you
to
doing?
say,
You
it's
doing
just
this
like
today,
a-
and it's not
Right.
not like
We shoot a video, pull up.
pull up.
Yeah.
That's and he did. Like you know what I mean. So beautiful fucking thing. Had a great day that day.
That was a great day.
That was a great day. That was a great day. It was very fun. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Shout out to LES.
Man, let's talk about this this interview you had just a few weeks ago, I want to say months ago now, with Kickback with K, where you pretty much ended the ghostwriting debate about can a rapper be a ghostwriter, but you can't be an MC, right? Like, said that lots of folks had lots of
that's
responses
my
to it.
opinion.
Right,
My
right, right.
opinion shouldn't end any debates. Here's what I think happens in our culture too much.
Uh-huh.
We care about other people's opinions too much. That's my opinion. I'm 51 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've been a fan of hip hop before cell phones was out. I'm from the
Yo.
cable box with the
Of course.
fucking wire in it, 37 channels.
Of
I'm
course.
from the payphone. I'm from where the phone was on the wall to then you had the long extensions. I'm from stolen bikes, all kind of shit. So my viewing of hip hop is not the same as today's viewing of hip hop.
Mhm.
I'm from the original when if you made a song with somebody R&B, it was a crossover at that time.
Yeah.
So I've been here through the change of it. So I think what my opinion is should be my opinion. What your opinion is should be your opinion. And we should be able to have a difference of opinions and then not be the culture gives a fuck. I really don't give a fuck about what people say too much, just to be honest. Like even when they be like, yo, you said this, P, bro. I said that shit last week. Why do you give a fuck today? Like,
It's Tuesday now.
It's Tuesday now, bro. It's a whole new other shit that's going on. But as far as this is what I say. For me, an MC is like, I don't want you doing my job for me.
Mm.
Okay.
Now, if we're in a room of MC, still sharp as steel, and that's what it is. But if you gotta pen my shit, then it kind of takes away. That's like looking at a painter saying, yo, I went and bought a painting, right?
Yeah.
And you thought you painted it, and then you said, nah, Melo fucking ghost painted this shit. It's like,
Ghost paint.
like, you know what I mean?
That's out there right now.
Like,
People
it's
do
like
that.
it gets a little weird. So I think I think music. I think though also.
Yeah.
Let me say this to be humble and down to earth somewhat. I've never been at the point of what those guys are making and what they're doing in their careers.
Right.
So I don't deal with the same kind of pressure, and I'm not worried about being on the billboards all day.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that's different. So your Drakes, your Kanye's, your whoever's using writers, whatever rappers are using
Mhm.
each other in the room,
Right.
they make great music. Do I think Drake can rhyme? Fuck yeah. Do I think he can rhyme? Very well, yeah.
Right.
But also it's questionable for me just seeing that years ago that he had a ghostwriter because this is another thing that people don't understand. As a MC,
The
when you're a
elements.
fan of another MC, it's somewhat shocking to hear that.
Right.
So it's
right.
like,
right.
you know, it's like when somebody's on roids.
Yeah.
That won the Olympics, it's like, oh yeah, I fuck with him. And he was like, he was on roids. He's my nigga, but it's like,
Takes away from it.
like, you know what I mean? It's like a little,
That's also a testament to who you are and your impact in the industry and in the game and in hip hop itself, right? You epitomize a lot of all the pillars of what hip hop really stand for. You talking about lyricism, you talking about breakdancing, you talking about graffiti, you know what I mean? You talking about the elements of hip hop.
Yeah.
So you got a different point of view and a different lens that you holding people accountable to because of
that's what
those
I'm from.
elements of hip hop.
Yeah, I'm from the culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we talk about hip hop nowadays, like, depending on who you're talking about, it's really, the conversation can have different points when we're speaking on hip hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? For me, hip hop is my culture. It's something I live, hunt my walk, talk, breathe, shit, do everything about me. Is hip hop, whether the cameras is on or
nigga shit hip hop.
Like everything about me.
Take a shit.
But it is because I may have a beat playing. I may be smoking a fucking joint, playing the beat. Look like, you know, but everything it really is. So when I say hip hop, I'm talking about the culture of it. So when we say hip hop now, there's people who's talking about things that when corporations are involved. We are no longer talking about hip hop when we're talking about numbers. Now, if you say to me, yo, he did more numbers, that's not even hip hop. Even if we're talking about two MCs and you bring in the conversation, well, he outsold them. It's
a different conversation.
It's a different conversation.
Right,
now we're talking
right.
the industry.
Right.
Now we're talking rap. Now we're talking the industry. And I think we get a lot of, we throw everything in one fucking pot. Like there's no differences with shit, but it is a difference. It is a big difference. It's a big difference between what you do. And the one thing I say though, it's always good to see the younger generation make more money. That's what this thing is for. But you want to see them hold on to the pillars of this shit. Like you say, you want to see this shit last for a long time and keep going and keep going and keep going and not really get watered down because big money's involved. So that's what it really is at the end of the day. So whether people fuck everybody's opinion and go support real shit. Right. Support the shit you like, but also watch the shit that you say is hip hop.
Right.
Like that's the real point. You gotta watch. You gotta watch what you say is hip hop, because certain shit ain't hip hop.
All right, so just in your opinion,
is a hip hop too.
Yeah. In your opinion, like how possible is it for you to enjoy somebody who's purely hip hop who also sells a lot of records? Because you kind of
do. I love a lot of people.
Okay.
I love Kendrick.
Yeah.
I love Cole.
Yeah.
That's pure hip hop. They sell a lot of records.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love anybody who's a craftsman.
Mm-hmm.
If you respect the craft enough, even if if I could feel like when you get in there, I know what you're doing and I know you pouring your soul into it, good enough for me. And that's not just with hip hop, that's just with any fucking music, period. That's almost with anything in life. If you know somebody go there and put that work, it's like you ball, like, you know, a motherfucker could be nice as fuck. You could be like, yo, you got all the talent in the world, but nigga, you never want to practice. You never want to listen. You never want to watch tape. You never want to stop doing dumb shit. Then you don't really want it. Now you respect the talent of that person, but you don't respect their craftsmanship.
Right.
Like me, I'm the
wasted time.
I'm the guy that's gonna go in the studio. I don't want to punch. That's just because I want to get the whole verse off, and that's my craftsmanship. Like, you know what I mean? That's when my craftsmanship comes into play. I don't want to do certain things, and I don't sound good as other people doing it. So I'd rather say, all right, let me figure out. I could do a whole verse, get to the last line, fuck up. I'm gonna do the whole verse again.
Okay.
That's a fact.
That's I'm gonna do that whole. Ask him. He's saying it. I will do the whole verse
over again.
Because I feel like real MCs, like they value things that I think like performers or people that have to, you know, be like sort of pop rappers don't value, which is like breath control and being able to be like a real student. I think
pop rappers do value it. I think they don't value what the essence of what we doing is here for.
Okay.
I think they value it because you don't really do something unless you know to value it.
Yeah.
Like one thing, what I do love about this generation, they're more advanced than my generation. So I feel like I'm Terminator 1.
Right.
And we like on Terminator 2. These niggas is like the liquid Terminator. So it's like they know how to rhyme, but they also know how to engineer.
Yeah.
Like some of them know how to rhyme, engineer, and produce.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them know how to make fucking website pages and all that. So they're more technically advanced.
Right.
But they don't have the same fucking grit. So I just want to see that technical advancement with the same grit.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
across all industries.
I was
though.
about to say, I'm like, you can apply that to
That's-
anything in
yeah,
life.
they don't
Everything.
foul no
Yeah,
more.
that's
Yo,
everything.
I don't care if that's your man. Foul that motherfucker. Foul him. Y'all be cool later on. Nigga, you down by 3. He's on the floor. Don't beat that nigga up. Don't put your hand out, bro. Leave his fucking ass there. You can talk later.
That's a rule. That's our rule.
Yeah, like that's all that friend. I ain't coming in the studio. Yo, dap, we cool. Let's get the bitch out. Bitch ass nigga. Fucking sucker.
Yo, that's crazy.
What the fuck is you doing?
Yeah, nah, that's
This is embarrassment.
Yeah, it's weird,
It's
bro.
an embarrassment.
It's
I
weird
ain't
to
coming
me
to the
watch.
studio to get the second best verse.
Yeah.
Like, who does that?
Yo,
Like, we cool. Get the flicks in. Nigga, throw the track on. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Like, let's get to this shit, man. Let's do, you know, but it's that's what it's supposed to be. But like you say, throughout every industry,
That's a
it's
fact.
kind of like even Hollywood, the movies ain't
Especially
movies
creatives.
ain't what movies used to
Yeah,
be. Like
yeah.
R&B ain't what it used to be. Rap ain't what it used to be. Sports ain't what it used to be. But there are a lot of signs and dope artists and dope people within it where you see grit and toughness. And when you see it, you embrace it. You like to see it because it's, well, I do because
Yeah.
I'm fucking old fashioned.
I just feel like throughout all creative genres, it's because there's a generation of kids growing up with technology already. Like
Yeah.
your technology of your time was your ability to like rhyme without writing and being able to use, you know, the things you didn't do well to help your craft.
Facts.
And now these people are growing up, but they got like cell phones and they got, you know, AI, and they got like
Yeah.
all types of technology that just helps whatever their craft is, but it doesn't
It
have
helps
the
and
same
hinders
feeling.
them at the same time.
Yes.
It does
Right.
help them, but it does hinder them because you got to think we came up, if you had to simply look up a word, you're reading the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't, you don't know what a word is. Now you got to go to the dictionary. As you go to the dictionary, you're opening the dictionary, but now you got to search for the word you're
Find
looking
other
for.
words, too.
You're learning other
Other
words
words.
Yeah.
while you're looking for the
Yep.
word.
Yep.
Them, did you mean? So it is helping them, but it's hindering them somewhat because now they don't have to do research. They don't even know what an encyclopedia is.
Yo, that's crazy.
I've been seeing my kids trying to use the speech on the iPad. I've been smacking that shit out their hand. Like, yo, type that shit in there, motherfucker. You YouTube type that shit.
Yeah, man.
But
Like,
because
so-
of that, they so advanced, which is why the industry shift.
yeah,
Because now they're going in. We went in our industries like single-minded, like narrow-minded. Now
Yeah.
they're able to learn from what we've been through and seeing what we've been through alongside with technology and everything else.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They coming in not just the artist, they the director, they the producer, they the one who coming up with the
Everything.
with the, you know what I mean, with the
Set
videos,
design, all that shit.
so they selling you a whole experience as opposed to what we was doing. They had to give somebody else the experience to go sell.
Right.
These motherfuckers coming in today
Right there.
with the power too, saying either you get down or you lay down to these big companies, which is why a lot of these companies is shifting the way that it's shifting.
Fact.
Crazy.
It's interesting.
Yo, it's the last call for football on FanDuel. One final Sunday, one last kickoff. The final chance to place your bets before the NFL season closes. It's Tab. This is Super Bowl 60, and FanDuel is making sure you're on it. If you're a new customer, bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if you win. So whether you're backing the favorite, riding with the underdog, or building one last same-game parlay, make it count. Because after the Super Bowl, the season is over and football is officially done. Last call for football on FanDuel, an official sports book partner of Super Bowl 60. Visit FanDuel.com/7 p.m. to get started. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.
Life doesn't stop, and neither should your connection. That's why Xfinity Mobile keeps you covered wherever life takes you. You get intelligent Wi-Fi where it counts and 5G everywhere else, so you're always connected no matter the move. From the gym to the studio, to being out and about, you're locked in without having to think about it. It's coverage that moves the way you do. Seamless, intelligent, and built for real life. That's Xfinity Mobile, staying connected at all times, wherever you go. Thank you to Ro for sponsoring this video. I'm not a real Ro Sparks user, but I'm excited to tell you what it's all about. Tap into the clutch gene mindset, the confidence of being ready, whether it's tip-off or crunch time. Ro Sparks brings that same edge to the bedroom, helping you feel prepared, confident, and consistently elite when it matters most.
Rose Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who want harder and more controlled erections. They hit the bloodstream fast because they dissolve under the tongue, and getting hard fast means there's less waiting to perform. After Rose Sparks dissolves, they work in 15 minutes on average. Plus, Rose Sparks' dual action formula stays active in your system for up to 36 hours. So you can be ready the morning after.
Ro connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, and if approved, treatment ships directly to their door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/7pm to find out if prescription Ro Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/7pm for $15 off your first order. Sparks is a compounded drug product. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety-info.
Is part of the MC thing though, like the reason why you understand that people respect your opinion and ask you so many questions about hip hop? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I'm flattered. Thank you. No, I am flattered as an MC, but what I feel, I guess the easiest way to put it is watching technology, watching journalism, watching podcasts, watching radio shows over the years. I see how it's giving people, I don't want to say, I got a position, so my word should mean something to you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be clear to you that I respect that. But you as an individual, your principles, what you believe in, how you feel should deter your end goal of where you at or your end opinion of something. So now we give credit to, like, just say these lists. Here's the best MCs of the fucking year.
Right.
Who's giving everyone the exact criteria to who the fuck is saying this? Where did you live? How are you really involved? What MC did you know or hang out with? What do you have a skill set with words to actually makes you qualified to talk about my skill set with words and everyone else's? So no, and then it's like this. Like let's say, for instance, we're around them. I'm a little older than y'all, but we're around y'all around the same era. So let's say, you know, if I came up doing rough shit and I'm in certain places, I'm going to listen to a certain type of music. And that's going to be my cup of tea. Now, if you in the dorm rooms, you chilling, you partying, and you working 9 to 5, we both could like the same music, but most likely what you relate to or was what was going on at a certain period or time period of your life, because that's what music does for you. It brings you back to time periods of what you were doing. So if I was in the trenches when this came on and you was at school, and vice versa,
or just good times,
we maybe have difference of who's a better group at a certain time, because that group means something to me for what I've been through, my personal experiences. So now we start making judgments off of what you like a certain MC because there's something that MC says
that resonated with
you. That's like even basketball. You like a certain basketball player, football player, or whatever it is, because something in that person, you see something that's either a reflection that you like, that you admire, or that you say, I could relate to. So therefore, now when we start coming with lists and choice of opinions of, I said this is, I don't think because I'm an MC and I'm a highly regarded MC that my list of MCs, I can make up a fucking list of 50 and a list of 20, but I don't think that should be relevant to what your list should be. And I don't think that's my experiences should speak for your experiences. and I believe we should be able to agree to disagree. And then certain shit is common sense, like, nah, that motherfucker's just better. Let's not be stupid. You know what I mean? Like, so that's pretty much how it goes.
Because like you said, at the end of the day, yo, like certain things are technical. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying, like you're not wanting to punch in the studio because you want to be able to spit your whole verse because you know, when I'm live on stage.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that.
Chill that backing track. Just throw the instrumental.
Yeah, I don't need that. Like that's what I'm saying. So I go to a show. I could go to a show and everybody's enjoying the show. Dope artists. I love the artists and that. I hear them rhyming over the song. My whole experience is ruined.
Up. Right.
Like I seen one of my favorites. Like last year, I went to see a concert. It came out during somebody's concert, and I was on the side of the stage. So I'm like,
you heard him over the track.
He's doing his own.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
That was so disappointing. It hurt. It almost ruined my night. I had to sit there.
I had to ruin it.
You know what I mean? I seen him after. He was like, crazy show, right? I was like, I felt like a sucker because I said, I did. I was like, but I mean, the crowd loved him, so it was good. The crowd did something.
Good time.
The crowd loved it. It was like, bro. Nah, he didn't even lip sync. He was going over the track. I'm like, you don't know that? Come on, this is your shit. That's your shit. You wrote that? Yeah, man. So, you know, I mean, but you know what? On the flips, this is where maturity and elder statesmen come in. I don't know what the fuck is going on in his life. I don't know if he had a rough day.
True.
I don't know if something happened to him where he might have not even wanted to be there, but couldn't deny the bag. So you got to show up. And so, you know, but fucking is what it is, man.
I mean, you've been on tour a lot. Has that happened to you where you've been like, man, listen, dog, this is my 12th night in Boston?
No. What happens to me is Kiss. Luge, hold me the fuck down. I'm off the bench tonight, bro. Like when you're in a group, you get to say that. Now solo, you just gotta man up, get tough, meditate,
right?
Get a little tea, stretch, and just go get right. But a group, you get there. I immediately tell them,
I'm on ad-libs tonight.
Yeah. I got you.
Is that why
I'm off the bench?
Is that why your longevity has held up so well? I feel like in hip hop groups, there's always some sort of split. There's always some sort of breakup. But to the public eye, to a lot of our knowledge, like y'all all seemed as solid as a unit as we've ever seen in hip hop. And you know,
we put our principles and our morality before the business. We made an oath before we got here. Said we're gonna stay as brothers. We ain't gonna let this money come between us. We ain't gonna let what people in the industry say come between us. And the brotherhood comes before the actual group. The group is a part of the brotherhood. So it's like sometimes I forget we're a group because we literally work. We got on the same studio. We all see each other pretty much most couple times a week, couple times a month if we ain't all busy. And it's kind of like that just is what it is. So one win, it's like we look at it like this as a team. Like if it's a studio session, I don't come in third. I love Kiss. I love Luch. I ain't come to the studio to come in third though.
It's still that competitive edge.
When you like them better than me or what they did better than me, I don't mind. It's a win for the team.
Right.
Like you know what I mean? Still, I want to be MVP, but the team is there first. But when he's MVP or he's MVP or you're MVP, I'm cool with it because that's a win for our team. And I think a lot of people don't have that mindset. Yeah. So understanding when they win, I win. I win, they win. When you have that mindset, that keeps you going. It keeps moving forward. And you should be happy for others because when you're not, it's really just some traumatic shit that you personally have going on with yourself.
That's a fact.
That you got to figure out to why you don't want to see that. And there's, probably some shit you got to deal with that you probably don't want to deal with. But it's better to want to see people win because the more of us that win, we have now a community of winners. Now, if I'm winning and you winning, and your son knows my son, and your daughter knows my daughter. Now we're building winners.
Yeah.
Now we're building a winner circle, and I think some of us get caught up in the mentality of not thinking of what it is. We're also grounded too. We also probably are the most touchable, artists, relatable in the street artists.
I live in Miami.
Like that, you will most likely see. You're gonna see us on the streets. It's not out of we just original kind of like
Y'all
old
like
school
Tracy
New
Morgan,
Yorkers.
me. I outside, like, you know what I mean?
I just seen Tracy Boy. He be outside all the time. Right across from the dispensary shop. Red Ferrari you never seen in your life. Leaving it running in the store. Double park. Gotta love T Morgan. You gotta love Tracy. You gotta love Tracy. But I think that's a big part of it is just being really, really relatable and understanding where we come from, where we want to go. And that is really strength in numbers. It's strength in numbers. And you shouldn't never hate on somebody that you, especially if you wasn't shit together.
Yeah.
If y'all wasn't shit together and y'all was like poured together and made it, that's an experience that no one could ever take away from you. And that's something you should cherish. So it's like, I think people, you know, it's just, and it's also the entourages, side mans, all of our homies happen to be homies. So we come from a one big kind of group, family.
Yeah.
And so I think that a lot of that shit plays. And then what being people's hearts too, like just say, fucking, I don't want to be in a group from the jump if you know you don't want to. Or at least say, all right, we're going to make this work until that point. And I think that's where people go wrong. And then that's why it almost always fucks up, because people care about what other people think and say more than they care about what they think and say. See, I'm big on, I don't give a fuck about what you're thinking and saying unless you're really important to me.
Right.
It really matters.
Or it's effective.
If it's effective, I know it hits home, it's going to benefit me. Then that's something different. Other than that, just worrying about what the people are saying is kind of like you just shooting yourself in the foot repeatedly with the switch.
Does that play into like how y'all, like when y'all have a disagreement on something? It could be something as simple as like
we grown men, we have a disagreement.
Yeah,
We don't fucking agree on everything at all.
You're humans.
At all, but we brothers and we grown men, and that's what that's about. Like,
You ever see these niggas argue before?
Even when they argue, it's entertaining.
These niggas debate.
You can tell, like, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, like coming up together, getting it for real, like, you know what I mean, from nothing, having that experience together. When you do that with a team member, a group mate, whatever, that impacts you in a way that
you can't beat it.
You really understand what it means.
You understand what it means
to be where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Like this shit is like, I tell people all the time, like the downs are even good for me. Like the downs are like, you know, not while you in it in the mix, but in totality, like we have to say like, yes, I am a great MC. Let me stand on that for a fucking fact. I'm a great MC. And there are a lot of other great MCs, but there are a lot of great MCs who never made it.
That is a fact.
There's a lot of like hymns, like the fucking ones, dumb niggas that never made it. Like that never made it. And it's a rare thing to make it coming when you're coming from behind the 8 ball, coming from where we come from.
Right.
So to be able to make it as a testament and say, there's a lot of niggas who go ball.
That's
There's a lot of niggas who go, but that discipline and that grit and that grind is saying, I'm gonna be diligent, I'm gonna be steadfast, I'm gonna stay on my 1-2, and I'm gonna be confident enough to know I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be so confident and believe this shit that it's gonna actually manifest, makes to feel like you fucking special in that universe. So it's a job that you can't, that shit is like Navy SEALs, like NBA, MC, ball player, Navy SEAL, certain shit you got to say. There's not many of us in this world that could do this at this level.
Facts.
At this level where people could relate, because you got to think, if you have a job where your job depends on if people relate to what you're saying or doing, is the factor of whether you make it or not. You now have to say, okay, my energy, my talent, my work ethic means something because people are looking at it. People are gravitating to it. People are fucking with it. People are fucking with me. So now this means something. I'm somebody. So now when you become the walk in the room, like he ain't going to the court, wasn't going to the court going, nah, I'm going to bust that nigga's fucking ass when I get on the court. Same shit with me in the studio. I'm going to bust this nigga's ass. You know, throw this beat on. Somebody's getting fucking smoked. And like, you know what I mean? And I think with knowing that you get the opportunity to do that when other people that had that same gift and talent didn't, makes you say, all right, I better be lucky and hold on to this shit and remember it's priceless, it's very valuable, and I got to be thankful and grateful.
With the LOX being such a legendary group, how do you find a way to like separate yourself as a solo artist within that?
I think when you're in a group and you're a solo artist, like when you're in a group, you have 16 to 20 bars to 24 bars tops.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I have to match my brothers' levels and what they're doing or what they're thinking. What really makes us great as a group is because we could be on 3 parts of the world.
Yeah.
You give us a beat and
we know
the verse is gonna, you would think, no matter what.
Yeah, they was in the studio together for sure.
Yeah, no matter what, you would think we
this nigga wasn't in Bulgaria.
Yeah, you would think we was there together. So it's kind of like a natural vibe of knowing what to do and how to do and what's going to feel. It happens so much that it's almost like you can't deny that it was meant to be, because guaranteed it's going to flow and be in sync like it was there. So knowing that makes things simple. But now as a soloist, it's saying like, now I have more time to expand and say things that I wouldn't particularly say when I'm with them, because it may make the track go left. It's like, it's like saying playing full court versus a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Certain shit you ain't gonna do.
Absolutely.
It's like, I ain't gonna, like, it's 4 other niggas here. There's no way I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
But if it's a one-on-one,
my bag is different.
Trying I'm definitely gonna go.
I'm dunking on you for sure.
Shit.
My bag is
so
different.
I think it's that, like, you get to be a little more,
I don't gotta
step into your side boxes.
Right.
And be like, what makes us a great group is I feel like we all bring our individuality together, but we also understand what being the group is about, and we complete that mission as well. So
when do you know as a solo artist how far to go, to not step outside that box? Because if you go down a solo journey, like you just said, you're creative. You're trying to get out there. You're trying to get in your bag. You one-on-one now.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can get too far out your bag.
Yeah, let your niggas hear it.
Yeah, okay. Keep honest with you.
Let your niggas hear it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's a good, they really like, and that's why it's not, that's the fucked up thing about fame. Fame brings yes men. Brings yes men to life.
Yeah.
Your whole entire life, not just what you do. So there's people who will see you almost doing some stupid shit and just kind of watch you do it. So it's important to say, like, all right, let me stay grounded. I'm gonna do this, but also have someone that I could test it out and do this and that. But also at the same time, sometimes you have to do that. If you felt that as a creator, like if you really feel it in your heart, do it. Not like, do it. Like, do it. Like, get it off, because you kind of only live once, and then to keep thinking about what everybody else thinks, it's kind of a hindrance to yourself as well. So it's like, you got to walk me with my artistry, I look at it like this. I rhyme because I rhyme off of feeling. Like, you know what I mean? I'm rhyming off of how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. Like, so literally I'm rhyming for myself first, and hopefully you like it. But if we're like-minded, you're on that frequency, you understand the time, it's that. But I think when you do art for other people, as saying, I'm gonna do this art for me, like, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna make it to where people like it, as to just, I'm doing this art for people. It's a big difference. So I think you have to have that concern for yourself of, maybe you need to say that shit, because if you thought about it, maybe you need to say it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like,
have you ever created something, being an artist, like you said, like creates for themselves? Have you ever made something that you like, man, I don't think people are ready for this, and just like, you just made it just to make it
all the time,
and then not put it out?
I don't put it out. I mean, I won't make it. I'll just say it in my head and be like, I think it's weird. I weirded me out. I'm gonna chill out. Like, but it's also good to say, okay, I like to know where my mind is going sometimes.
Right.
I think sometimes we get, like, personally me, this is one thing I do worry about on myself. Sometimes I'm gonna go, am I batshit crazy? And then I'm like, of course I am. I would be batshit crazy to not be batshit crazy in this batshit crazy world. So I think you gotta be comfortable with knowing it's all right to be batshit crazy in yourself, and saying, because I'm very smart at the same time.
Right.
I'm sort of wise. I'm really cool.
You know some
But
shit?
yeah, I think about my history, some shit I've done in my life, and I'm like, oh yeah, that nigga's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm juicing, eating plants, and chilling. That was crazy. It happens. Like, you grow, man. You grow, yeah, you mature.
But speaking of crazy and prolific, like the mixtape game, bananas, and also the solo career,
Thank you.
Ghost in the Shell, Ghost in the Machine, like all these joints, legendary mixtapes. Like talk about that versus like going in there doing a LOX joint or featuring on a Jada joint.
My mixtape run was more so like if you think about
Poops,
if you think back in that time period, I was really making a lane for myself. At that particular time,
the hardest out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know the real story.
Exactly.
So it's more so of I look at the grandmasters of rap for me, the 4 master ips, Rakim, Coogee Rap, KRS, and Kane.
Yeah.
So that's for me the 4 master ips. All of us are the Nas, Hove, Big, us, Mob, Wu, all of those. We are the Bruce Lees after them, right? So coming up in that particular time period, like Coogee was the hardest ever, but he just never made it a moniker. So I'm looking at the game. I'm definitely not with the flyest nigga shit. I wear my shit I'm gonna have this shit on all week. I'm gonna leave here. I may have 2 more days at least. It's fresh. I wear 3 days at least. I'll change the drawers, socks, tees.
That's it.
Sweatsuit back on. I can't be the flyest because I'm comfortable with that. Like, yo, that ain't for me. The king ain't really my style. Yeah. I'm amongst the people, so I don't really want to be that. But I do know the streets. I know the concrete. I'm probably one of the only MCs. It's probably a short group, but there ain't too many people that you could say could rhyme with Talib one day.
Yeah.
Black Thought.
Right.
Then Ross and Kiss the next.
That's a fact.
I am mutable.
Yeah.
I am gangster and I am conscious and I'm very mutable and I'm accepted. I'm accepted for the backpack. I'm accepted on the streets because that's literally who I am. So I think that skill set gave me a time to say, let me show the streets what I do.
Yeah.
Let me show you that I relate to what you're going through, that I know about it, that what's going on and giving a pulse. Because even when my first album as a solo career, my trajectory, I think was like, he'll sell 15,000 records. And I sold like 800 and something thousand on Gangsta and the Gentleman. And I was in jail a little while after.
People don't know that, though. People forget that shit.
Yeah, I wasn't even outside.
That's what made Locked Up so massive.
Yeah, so
Locked Up, man. I got stories about Locked Up.
It was more so of, as I say, that confidence in saying, sometimes people won't let you in or say you don't belong, or there's not people to give you a cosign or say yeah, or the powers that be say, well, he may not be it. Make your fucking self it. So what I said is, I could go out there and make myself it to a point where now it's like, oh shit. Like, let's start talking to him now too. Right. Let's talk to this guy. Okay, people fuck with him. Okay, he could create in that way. So I think it's just about, I got a chip on my shoulder, so I'm like, if you don't think I could do it, I want to do it 5 times over just to look at you. Come back, you look at you 4 times. Stupid.
Call him stupid 4 times.
Still stupid.
The season's heating up and DoorDash has a way to keep fans in their bag the whole way through. Whether you're watching for the highlights or your favorite player, DoorDash makes it even more fun to be a fan this season. As somebody who's always added new moves to his game, we all know players have their bags. But with DoorDash, fans have one too. NBA stress is real, and if you need some emotional therapy, just hit up DoorDash. They'll bring you anything from fries to a face mask. The real double OT is me fighting sleep and snacking because I'm reliving all the highlights. It's not just about what happens on the court. If your favorite player hits the tunnel with some fresh sneakers, no worries. You can shop fits and kicks right on DoorDash. Order on DoorDash to stay in your bag. Get snacks, drinks, and gear delivered. Whatever gets you through the season. Show up in your bag every single time. DoorDash has what you need to win the watch party. DoorDash in your bag all season long. We all coming to the new year with goals. Eating better, protecting our mental health, staying committed to workouts. And it helps to have the right people around you. But It's hard to find people who are so good at what they do. ZipRecruiter is an easy way to find those people to fill those roles on your team. And right now you can try for free at ziprecruiter.com/7pm. ZipRecruiter is like an NBA scout for finding jobs. Its powerful matching technology works fast to find top talent, so you don't waste time or your money. You can find out right away how many job seekers in your area are qualified for your role. Make your hiring a little merrier with ZipRecruiter. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Just go to this exclusive web address right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/7pm. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/7pm. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Between hosting multiple shows and making appearances, running my own companies and businesses, life moves fast.
There are days where your phone is just nonstop texts, reminders, emails, and if you miss one thing, it throws everything off.
Over the last few months, Zapier has honestly been a game changer for us and our teams. It's helped us automate the stuff that used to slip through the cracks and spend less time on the admin side of things and more time actually locked in on our day-to-day and the show.
Zapier is how you actually put AI to work.
For us, Zapier helps connect all the apps we're already using so things just happen automatically. Scheduling, reminders, notes, follow-ups, all the little tasks that used to take extra time or mental energy now run in the background.
And the best part is you don't have to be tech savvy at all. Even your grandma who calls you up to help her with your TV can figure this out.
And we're clearly not the only ones using it. 3.4 million companies already automate their work with Zapier.
Zapier makes it simple. No AI hype, just real results.
Join the 3.4 million companies already automating with Zapier and transform how you work with Zapier and AI. Get started for free by visiting Zapier.com/7pm. That's ZAPIER.com/7pm. They wanted to send me home during the 04 Olympics. Singing I'm locked up. But nigga, they wasn't they wasn't fucking with me. That's why. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I was locked up. I was on the boat. I'm locked up. These niggas is crying, laughing. AI next door to me, bro. Everybody dying, laughing. Yo, this nigga Melo really bugged out. I'm going around the boat singing, I'm locked up. Won't let me out. Yo, listen, man. The whole trip.
Yeah.
And we lost. In 04.
Yeah, that was a tough.
And they was blaming, he want to be singing, he locked up. They blamed all that shit on me, man.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. Can you talk about that record a little bit, Locked Up? I mean.
I was just coming, I came, I was home a few months. My partner hit, he came to me with it, and I knew, I heard the record. It had been out for a minute.
Yeah, I remember.
It had been out for a minute, but I heard the record, and I'm a firm believer in turning a negative into a positive. Get something out of that shit. So I heard it and I was like, this is a real kind of, I didn't really know what to classify it as.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me feel like it was dope right away. I was like, this is dope. I like what it's going to do. And then I was like, you know what? I got him. It's cool. I'm going to do it. He I heard it, sent to me with Open Spaces. I laid it, and I didn't expect that turnout from it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I was about to ask, like, did you know that she was going to blow up like that?
No fucking idea, bro. No idea. Like, you know what I mean? So then it started getting played and played and played and played and played. And I was like,
okay.
Good call, Ghost. Good call, Ghost. Yeah.
I don't think folks really remember or realize how massive Akon was at that time. And like, that record was...
Yeah, shout out to Akon too, because he was just on some... Yeah. He was on some big platform and shouting me out, saying how I helped him and get his thing, and I was humble and I was cool and I appreciate that. That's my bro. Nigga, get the tour set up, nigga. Get the tour, nigga, set up, nigga. Word up. Let's get it.
Need the Africa tour ASAP, Cox, man. You understand? All right, let's get into our Imagine That segment, man, presented by Xfinity. Imagine that if the LOX were an NBA Big Three from any era. Which one of y'all and why?
Damn, that's a hard one to ask. That's a.
Should we jog the memory with some NBA Big Threes?
No, I'm gonna go with. Go ahead.
All right, we got Showtime Lakers. All right, Magic, Kareem. Worthy. You got Celtics, KG, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Miami Big Three,
Miami.
Braun, Bosh Wade. Got the Knicks Big Three. You know what I mean?
Who's
Melo.
the next big three?
I would say your Big Three would be you, in my opinion, you, JR, Stat or Tyson Chandler.
Okay.
But I'll probably put Stat. That'd be the
Okay.
Big Three. I'd say right now, I mean, damn.
You got Philly Big Three with Dr. J and them niggas over
I'm
there.
bugging. The Bulls,
You got
obviously,
the Celtics
Jordan Pippen, Robin.
before KG and them.
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about Bird and McHale and Parrish and them niggas.
Okay.
I'm going with that.
you talking about that big three.
I'm going with
Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
Right.
Who's Bird?
Who's who? Right. Who's who in that big three?
But McHale
everybody's everybody.
McHale is McHale.
Depending on what night it is. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I want to say, I can't think of the third person, but who was on the team with DC and Patrick before he passed?
That was
What's my man who drove the golf that played past
Anthony Mason?
no, white nigga European white dude, man.
Drazen Petrovic?
Drazen Petrovic.
Okay.
Petrovic, yeah,
Petrovic. Yeah.
Him and DC together. I
Yeah,
can't. There was
Derek Coleman.
there was somebody else
Jersey
on
Nets
that.
and all that.
Oh, with the blue joints.
And then also, you know what I like? You know, it's a three I actually like. Peyton, Kemp, and Detlef.
That was Shrimp.
That was a fucking scoring three, bro. That was a big three.
That was a
I'm going with that. You know why? Because you don't know
who's Detlef.
anybody any given night. That's why I'm going with that. Because I think that's what makes us good. Because any night, whether it's a show or studio, it's like you gotta know like who's gonna play what night.
Yeah.
And you gotta be able to say that because it's like it's oddly funny though, but we do I reference MCing for me personally always to either karate or basketball. Cause lyrically, like I always tell people, like my lyrical jump is I could always hit a three no matter what's going on.
Yeah.
You put a beat, my shit is money.
Yeah.
It's cash. You could count on it. Like, but that's like saying I know, nigga, put me in a certain studio with a certain somebody, triple double night. I know I'm getting a triple double. Like, so you got to be a certain MC to go like, nigga. I'm like, like I don't give a fuck who's in here tonight. I woke up today. I'm here. Like, I don't give a fuck who's here. Watch my verse.
Listen, it comes through.
You know what I mean?
I feel like between the three of y'all, like everybody takes a turn being Sean Kemp, being the guy who gets the big dunk on that verse. How I guess I want to say how competitive does it get between y'all three?
We always competitive. Nobody never comes in to bullshit around. So it's always competitive. Like steel sharpens steel. And I think that's what's happened, like you say, without all industries now. You could be friendly, you could be brotherly, you could love each other, but if I want to do my best, that should bring the same out in you.
Right.
Not in let's just being fucking relaxed, feeling who we are and we're having a great time and we them niggas, so it's automatically it. Nah, let's go to fucking work. Let's get busy. Let's do what we do, because when you do that, it brings the best out. Because there's nights when I'm like, wait till this fucking next beat come on. Like, you know what I mean? Luch got it tonight. Cool.
Right.
All right, Kiss got it tonight. Cool. Tomorrow, that's their ass.
Nobody has that.
Like, you know what I mean?
Nobody has that. Like that wherewithal of that, just that essence right there, that genuine essence of like, I want to see my brother succeed. Like, nigga, if you got it tonight, you got it tonight.
Yeah.
Like, I know I ain't got it tonight.
Right.
I might hit a couple, I might shoot, hit a couple points, but I might be off a little bit. You got it. A lot of people wouldn't be able to say, hey, you got it, or I need you tonight.
Yeah.
And that's why you see the crackage and the
because you go to the show and I'm like,
that's going on out there.
I'm fucking tired.
I'm fried, bro.
I'm high. My ankle hurts
because you might be coming off a couple shows off your solo shit.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga, hold it down. So it'd be like, all right, we got it. Like that's what it is. That's like when you do this and you do this for a living. We all do this to be the best at what we do. So that's what you're supposed to do. The better I am, the better you are.
Yeah.
Like it's like some days, like say if I'm like usually if I catch a mental block, I don't go to music. I usually go to film. Like if I'm home, I'm gonna watch a film.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch something out of the box. I watch a series. I watch something very left. I watch a Western, a black and white. I watch Animal Planet. I watch insects fight. I'll do something that just bring me somewhere else.
That's the insect fight is crazy because
the narration is crazy.
I'll be doing that shit on the Twitch stream. Niggas are like, yo, you bugging? Why you watching Scorpions fight?
Wasp was crazy.
I'm trying to tell her.
Crazy. See? You ever see bees and ants scrap? You know what?
Going crazy. Nuts. Praying man's for his
Then the queen bee running the other queen bee. Smell like the other. Yeah. Kill the other queen. Like that shit's crazy. The birds watching and all that. Like that shit is crazy.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
I do that, but now I feel good. Now I go sit in the sessions and my brother's sessions. I'm not going to. I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to sit there. I'm in my zone. Now I'm back. Now it's like I'm back, and it's like that's the synergy of having good energy around you that you could always go. All right, I know my brothers are gonna hold me down, and this will be there. Like if I don't go to the studio in a few weeks, somebody hit Luch, where you at, nigga? Like, we got verses, nigga. Like, yeah, nigga, I rhyme. What's up? How many beats you got? This what I do? Like, you know. So we rile each other up. We talk that shit. Like, yeah, this is what we fucking do. Let's go. Like, it's nothing.
Right. The moral of the story is when you get mental blockage, go watch Meerkat Manners.
Did you watch the Chimp Empire on Netflix?
No.
Fire.
Oh my God, that was so that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was bug fight shit.
Oh my God,
they like us in the bug fight.
They like us so bad.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, like
I seen a possum and a skunk scrap the other day. Yo, the skunk fucked the possum up and didn't even pull out the skunk spray. He was ragging this nigga, bloodied him up, bit him. It was shit. It was like a Google it. Skunk fucks up possum. This skunk fucked this possum up. Then the possum played there, tried to get up and do some shit. He fucked him up again. It's like, yeah, fuck out of here, nigga. Bitch ass possum.
Bitch ass possum. Yo.
oh, shit.
Completely changes how
I completely changed possum, man.
Bitch ass possum. Bluffy motherfucker.
Yo.
We gonna get into a little bit serious. Let's straighten it back up. But we got this moment, a segment on here called the 7 p.m. moment, right? That's the time in your life where you had to make a decision. I'm going left, I'm gonna get my shit together and go right. What was that moment for you? What was your 7 p.m. moment?
Unfortunately, I got mad 7 p.m. moments.
First one to come off.
After Gangsta and a Gentleman, going to jail for Gangsta and a Gentleman, being in jail for my first whole album was my 7 p.m. moment. It was like, one, because they underestimated what I could do. Two, because I knew what I could do, and then really understanding the predicament and position that I put myself in off of my ego and pride. I had to really come to grips and terms with it. Like, nigga, you made it. Like, why you still outside cowboying on some wild shit?
Yeah.
So it's that time where it's like, is that worth more than now being away from your kids and your wife and your house and your career and all of that? So it was more of a realization for me of pull the shit together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, pull it together, because ego and pride often kills us a lot. Like, you know what I mean? And I was often stuck on, you see, I'm a short dude. I'm not really huge. Like, and then do security. So I think when you come up a certain way, like, I was a nerd kind of like that lived in a certain place that kind of just
Made you
I was forced to be a wolf, and then you become a wolf, and now you're the alpha wolf and a mega hunter, and now you're operating off of ego and pride, because all I really want to do is go fucking watch insects fight, go to the library, smoke Chiba, do shit like that. But now, like, you know, do some shit. So I think understanding that in life, and now how to position myself and move on. Was it. Then my next 7 p.m. moment, I would say it was from doing the juice business one day, just kind of noticing, saying I went on a 3-week cleanse. People always ask me, I never planned to be plant-based. Like, you know what I mean? Right. I was a vegetarian. I just went on a 3-week cleanse. Mm-hmm. But I felt so good after the 3 weeks. It had been a long time since I went to the track. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go walk 10 and jog 2. Mm-hmm. And I ended up jogging 10 and walking 2. Mm. And that was one thing. I was like, well, that's fucking pretty awesome and weird. Then literally another time I was sitting in the house high as fuck, just chilling, and a bug flew by and I wanted to swat it. And then I just thought about the bug's life. I've never had that much consideration
about a bug
or just in general of like, was the bug a mom, a pop? Like, I'm like, I'm fucking zooted a bug. But I'm like, what is it like? Am I killing the whole thing? But it helped me. It for me, it was like, okay, my conscience is getting to a different level, a different place, and I appreciated that. So I went from being strapped up all the time to going like, I don't need shit. I'm just go outside. I'm in peace. Let me spread peace. And now let me want to spread peace to my people. Like, if you juice up, you feel better about yourself. You do a little exercise, you put some good shit in your body, because a lot of us have chemical imbalance because where we from, eating fast food all day, running around, not knowing what's exactly going on. So you wonder why you get angry so fast, or why you're triggered. You already have PTSD, you already have trauma, but now the chemical imbalance can make you bug the fuck out. So now for me, it was like, okay, I feel so much calmer. Let me tell other people about this. My nigga, just juice up a couple times, sweat a little bit, go stretch, go do shit. You feel a little bit better, because that second that you take to say, all right, let me chill for a second, because it don't make me a bitch ass nigga to tell you I don't want a problem. Like, that makes me more of a man, because telling you that don't mean I won't handle the problem. It just means I'm man enough to tell you,
I don't want no problem.
Bro, I don't want no problem. Like, I'm
chilling right now.
I'm chilling right now. Like, and that's it. And even on the other side, when people, when you have a certain reputation, people come up to you showing you a certain who they are, what they do. I don't need to know you're a shooter, bro. Yeah. I love you. Like, let's come get a juice. Care if you blood, crip, cop, fireman. I don't care where you're from. Let's just have a juice, have a good conversation. I wish you the best. Right. Take care of yourself, because what do we all have in common? I would want to say is the will to survive. So the will to survive is like, all right, if I just want to do a little better and want you to do a little better, hopefully that same energy comes back to me. And that's the best way to live. So those are my two moments in life where I say I kind of understood, you got to kind of just move different.
Yeah. You said before, you was locked up when Gangsta and the Gentleman dropped, still did 800,000. What do you think you could have done with that album had you been out? Like, touring wise?
It definitely would have did better. Like, you know what I mean? That's for sure. I mean, I try to not
dwell on that.
I don't dwell on it, because then I still caught it locked up after. So it was like the creator was always working in my favor to say, I'm here with you. I'm here with you on this journey. Like, I'm
gonna show you first.
I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I always feel. I think some people, like, as I told you earlier, I'm thankful for all the moments, even the down. So I never look at too many things as what I could have done. Right. I'm thankful for what I have done, and when I do say what I could have done, that means I didn't do enough trying to do it. That's the only, if I could have, like, did I work hard enough, which I make sure to not have that problem, to tell myself that ain't going to be the problem. So whatever the end results are, I could live with it. Right. Because from 0 to goal point, I put in 110%. So whatever the results are,
I can live with that.
I can live with that.
Indeed.
Now, if I don't do that, that's when I would probably say what could have been, what should have been. Like, you know what I mean?
Listen, what could have been, what should have been, this was what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? The number one show on the internet, on the planet. You know what I'm saying? 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with the number one segment in the world.
Yes, sir.
It's called Fuck With It or Fuck Out of Here. You know what I'm saying? You dig? It's America's number one segment. We got SP in the building. Keep it in New York. You know what I'm saying? Tony Yayo has gone very viral for sharing some of his favorite meals.
That's my guy.
We got the video
I love this video.
You eating caviar pancakes. They had us eating duck, filet mignon.
Caviar pancakes is
fresh back from the Swiss Alps. eat some bison and with mashed potatoes, some rice,
The
maybe a couple
different
of
fits be
massages,
killing me too. The
caviar
different
pancakes.
shinies.
My answer's being on a private jet.
That's a bar though.
Yo,
That's a bar.
He's living life, yo.
fuck with it or fuck out of here. The Yayo meal prep plan.
I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with it.
I'll fuck with it. Caviar pancakes?
Dog.
Is that high in sodium?
I can't fuck with it.
You can't fuck with it? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yo, I love
That's
you.
right.
Shit the fuck out of here. I want no duck.
You don't smoke
The
that.
idea, like the visual of that though. You know what I mean? The duck on the
hilarious,
G5.
man.
What's the plant-based
In
version of
Morocco.
caviar pancakes to you?
I have no idea. I have no fucking idea.
He talking about
Seaweed. I would say seaweed. You crush up some seaweed. Throw it on pancakes.
Japanese.
That's the closest you get.
the little caviar
Little
pancakes.
seaweed.
The little shits they give you with
Little
the caviar on
little
the top with the
seaweed.
champagne.
You gotta put fish flavor on chia. And put
sound
seaweed
good.
on chia.
No, man.
And throw it on top of pancakes. I guess I don't fucking know.
He'll make it happen for you, though. You know what I'm saying? Juices for life, you heard? Listen, your brother Jadakiss surprised the world when he dropped this video right here.
That's
Well, see, I knew this about Kiss,
That's
though.
hip hop.
Yeah.
You boy kids.
where we
The
came
pandemic.
from.
See, when you know he can break
Yeah.
dance,
That's where we came
that's
from.
easy.
Yeah.
That's where we come from, man.
How long y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, first of all, fuck with it or fuck out of here, B-boy Jada. I
fuck
know
with that,
you fucking with that.
definitely.
That's an easy
Five
fuck
elements.
with.
Easy fuck with
Crazy.
it.
You know what I'm
Easy
saying?
fuck
That's
with
a
it.
layup.
That's one of the
crazy,
elements
you know what I
right there.
That's crazy.
Did you know that Jada could do that shit? Because obviously y'all
Yeah.
came up together, the Warlocks. You know what I'm
He
saying?
should be able to do that.
Yeah.
And y'all- did y'all participate in like all of the? Who was the graffiti guy? Who was the break dancer?
They're
to
from
ask.
the north side. I'm from the south side.
Yeah.
So, but we was all rhymers from the thing. I've done it all. I've my handwriting's fucked up, so I wasn't flavored with graffiti, but it's kind of flavor. Like,
Because it's
depending on
fucked
how
up.
you look up, because it's fucked up. So it looks
It's
like
a
I'm doing
different style.
it looks like I'm doing it on purpose, but I'm not.
it's just art. That's it.
Shit's just fucked up. Like,
You got a different style. It's abstract.
yeah, it's
you know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
but yeah.
I don't know if you saw this yet, Styles, but people are using AI to make dance videos. This was crazy. I didn't even want to comment on this, man, but
Oh, I saw
What's
this one.
this?
yeah,
it's a little
there was a
crazy.
Trey Young one, but let's check out the BMF collaborator, Rose,
This wild.
with this dance move. This is
I
crazy.
feel like we got
AI.
This is
Nah, he
like,
didn't do this.
super, yeah.
All right, we
can't do that.
We gotta make a hard and fast rule.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
said,
getting AI videos on the
that's
show.
what I said.
I'm fucking
I said,
with
yeah,
that.
if I say he can't do this, am I bugging?
All right.
Hey, Ross is moving like that.
Listen.
Who else can do that?
That's
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
It's going too far.
This is
AI going too far.
It's too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
You're doing too much with the AI,
That was
man. Cut
crazy.
it out.
That's bad, yo.
Yeah, nah,
No,
we
I
scared.
never
No
even
more
seen that.
AIs for fuck with it or fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's it. That's the last one.
I never even saw that one right there, man.
That was
Grand opening,
crazy.
grand closing.
We did. That's fuck out of here. But I'm telling you what we are fucking with, man. We fucking with the ghosts coming to the couch today.
Yeah.
Spreading some
Yes, sir.
gems, spreading some love over here in Red Hook, man. Ghost, we appreciate you stopping by.
I
bro.
appreciate
It's
you
been-
having
Yes,
me,
sir.
man.
For
Yes,
sure.
No
sir.
doubt.
It's been family
No doubt.
for a long
already.
time, from studio sessions
No doubt.
to dinners to running through the crib in Denver
Word.
to, you know what I mean, to
Word, man.
up
It's
there
been a
in
blast,
the
brother.
D Block studios to
And coming to the juice bar.
and coming to
Appreciate
the
you.
juice
Yeah,
bar,
man.
like and
Appreciate you,
everything
man.
that you actually doing right now, and how you really setting the tone on giving back to the community.
That's what we're here for.
And from a mind, body, and spirit, and the wellness position, right? So that's major. Keep doing what you're doing, but we appreciate you. I appreciate
Yes,
you.
sir.
stepping
Yes,
through.
sir.
Absolutely.
Love.
You already know. As always, you know what this is. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, a Wave Original presented by FanDuel. You know what to do if you like this show. Subscribe, YouTube, podcast
You know,
channels. Those
stop
likes, those ratings, those
Comments.
reviews helps the show
Bling, bling.
the best. You
All
know what I
right.
mean? For the Kid Mero,
Yes, sir.
Styles P, the Ghost,
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony. My name is Kaz. We catch y'all next time in the Hug, people. Peace.
Peace.